the content rolling on a very beautiful day. We're here at the Goodwill. See, hopefully we can find some scores at the local thrift stores. Let's check it out. Never seen a bootleg Blu-ray.
This is what I see.
This is in your subtext. Oh, nice. Looks like a fun romp. What is this? Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, this is like a secret or something.
Oh. Let me check that one out. Oh. Frank Miller. I'll check this out. The Bryan Singer film. Is this a good movie? Google this. Jack the Giant Slayer.
No.
Doesn't look very good, but it's made by Bryan Singer. Which I don't know. Depending on who you ask. I actually found a couple things.
This one's animated.
Oh, there's actually quite a few Blu-rays here. Oh wow, a sealed copy of Yes Man. Monsieur Lee. Mr. Yes. It's complicated. Oh, that's cool. That's very nice. It's still sealed. This chunk inside. All right, we're out of the first Goodwill or the first thrift store. We got three things and a couple Beyblades. If you're a Zillennial, you grew up with Beyblades. So let's check out the pawn shop that's nearby. They have $5 Blu-rays, sometimes $5 4K. So let's check it out. All right, we're here at the pawn shop. Hopefully we can snag some gems. Let's go. Was he really? So apparently there's a new management over at the Cash Pawn. It used to be buy 5 Blu-rays, get 1 for free, or buy 4, get 1 free. So it basically comes out to like $4, but apparently new management, no, they don't do that anymore. But I still got a good stack. So
yeah, $5 is like the maximum you want to be spending for a Blu-ray.
Yeah, so let's go and see the other place. We're right next to the other thrift store. So let's check it out.
Throw them over here, Mason.
Throw it over here.
You
All
check
right,
it
we've
out.
had a pretty successful day so far.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna check out the Salvation Army. You usually don't find much anything here, but you never know. Once in a blue moon. Hopefully, the skies are clear for the Blu-ray gods. Bless us today. Oh, this. Looking for a comment with the slipcover. What in the world? Someone messed up that case real bad. We're here at the Salvation Army. See if we can scoop any Blu-rays. Or I guess also Criterion on DVDs. You never know. Oh, see a little bit of DVDs and Blu-rays. My Robot, Rise and Shine. Quality get around here. The Haunted Mansion of Blu-ray. Very nice. swap shop. This was $1. I'm gonna sign this for $2. Oh, that was this Salvation Army. Nothing here but bootlegs and Disney DVDs. So this is the third copy of Chasing Amy I've seen in a while. It's hilarious. Wonder why people not like Chasing Amy, the Criterion DVD. Well, we got nothing at the Salvation Army, but there's the Valley Village right across. Now this thrift store, if you don't know, is very notorious for being overly priced with $6-7 Blu-rays. So might not
for-profit.
Yeah, so they buy their inventory. Some of their inventory they actually buy. So hopefully, you never know. Maybe it's good content anyway. So let's go to the Valley Village, see if we can shop, reuse, and reimagine. Let's go. All right, here we got actually a decent selection of Blu-rays. I probably came like a box set or something.
Yeah, $5.99.
We got Jackass 3, Superman the movie from Romo, Dolphin Tail, but Trailer Park Boys, nice. $5.99. See? They got an Avatar. Limited 3D edition, nice. If I had a 3D setup maybe, but getting a 3D setup in 2023 is damn near impossible. But that's this section. They got VHSs and stuff, but that's basically this thrift store. We're at Tilly's, seeing if there's any cool Blu-rays here for a reasonable price. So green is $5.99. What is purple? $4.99. And then pink is also $4.99. Okay, so I guess there's no real price charting situation. I don't want this thick. I heard this is a great movie, but maybe it's not my style. Who knows? Oh, it's great and powerful. That's Sam Raimi? Yeah, Sam Raimi. That's insane. Pretty uneventful. Well, that was the last stop. See you guys at home. Okay, we are back from thrifting. You know, one of my favorite hobbies to do is obviously collect, but obviously the other one is to find a good deal. We found a pretty good deal. None of these Blu-rays were over $5, so that's a win in my book. You know, I think my limit is about $5. I feel like anything over $5 would be a bit too much, especially for a used Blu-ray. And all of these, for the most part, are blind buys, because how else am I gonna get into movies without being thrown the same recommendations of like superhero movies or things that I don't really care about? So, starting off, we have a decent little stack of thrifted Blu-rays. We went to Goodwill, we found a couple things, and we went to the pawn shop, we found a few things. So let's take a look at everything I picked up, starting off with Liev Schreiber and Daniel Craig in Defiance. This is a World War II movie, maybe? This looks pretty decent. I mean, love the two actors, and I heard the reviews weren't the best for, I think it was like a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, which is, I guess, is a mid. So for a war movie, a mid-war movie, but you have a few charismatic actors that can hold their own when it comes to these things. When did this come out? In 2008, so hot off the presses of Quantum of Solace, which, you know, wasn't the greatest Bond movie, but it's not definitely the worst Bond movie. So, you know, I have high hopes for this. Apparently it's based on the incredible true story. I find that highly unlikely to believe, but you never know. Maybe a little bit of more research into it, and I'll find that it's a brilliant, inspiring movie. But what is this about? Daniel Craig stars as Tuvia Bielski, an ordinary citizen turned hero in this action-packed epic of family honor that showcases the extraordinary true story of the Bielski brothers, simple farmers outnumbered and outgunned who turned a group of war refugees into powerful freedom fighters. Okay, sounds interesting. Excited to check it out. From Paramount Vantage, we got Defiance. Next up is a movie that looks pretty interesting. You got Mark Ruffalo, Ethan Hawke, and that is What Doesn't Kill You. Another movie that is a big blind buy that doesn't have much. I've never heard of this movie before, but I love me some Ethan Hawke and Mark Ruffalo, so this should be interesting. Brian and Polly are two lifelong friends who grew up like brothers on the gritty streets of South Boston. They started early as street thugs living by the criminal code, doing petty crimes and misdemeanors that grew increasingly more serious. Eventually, they fall under the sway of organized crime boss Pat Kelly, played by Brian Goodman, as Brian becomes increasingly lost in a haze of drugs and jobs. He consistently disappoints his loyal wife Amanda Peet and their two sons. So it seems like more of a drama, maybe a tragedy, who knows, but let me some crime films. I don't have high hopes for this because, again, the reviews aren't very promising, but two great actors, a decent premise. Shouldn't be that bad, right? The next pickup apparently is a sequel, but I've never seen this before. It's a Chinese film, Korean film, I have no idea. It's called The Four, but this is the sequel to The Four, so it's called The Four 2. But it's such a weird slipcover that it opens up like this, then it opens up like this, and then it comes out like this. So I'm guessing maybe it's supposed to, no, it's supposed to hold this inward. It's such a weird, it's not lenticular, but it has like a little plastic film on it that makes it, give it checkerboard kind of fanciness to it. It's such a weird, but I thought this was like a bootleg, but no, this is legit. Like, there's actual proper, you know, things on the back. It's all in Chinese. Opens up like this, and you have some stuff like that. Apparently there was was not supposed to open like that, but apparently there was like a little booklet or something inside of it. I have no idea, but it's such a weird, I've never heard this movie before. Again, this is a sequel. Very rectangular square, no curved edges. But I mean, it looks legit, so that should be very interesting. Chinese fantasy action movies, you can't really go wrong with that. So The 4-2, I guess I have to watch The 4-1, so I'll probably watch that online or something, and then watch The 4-2 on Blu-ray. Next pickup, we got here The Ghost Rider. I saw this on Amazon Prime Video, and I watch listed it. So I mean, I mainly got it because Roman Polanski, I never knew he made this film, and then you got Kim Cattrall, Pierce Brosnan, and Ewan McGregor. Pretty good cast again. When I come in blind movies, that sounded weird. When I approach blind movies, shall I say, I kind of base on, you know, the filmmaker and the actors. Kind of like when you go to like a Blockbuster or whatever, and then you see, and usually, you know, Blockbuster renting a movie would be $5 anyways for the week. So, you know, for $5, and I can keep it, and if I might like it, and you know, it's a win-win situation. So, Ghost Rider, know nothing about. It seemed promising based on the trailer that I saw and the reviews, but yeah. Masterful. 5 out of 5 stars. Or 4 out of 5 stars. Okay. I guess I like that when the reviews are a bit... They praise the movie, but they don't want to be too overly like praising. Like, it always be like a 9 out of 10 or 8.5 out of 10. It's never a 10 out of 10 movie. I've noticed that. I don't know. I guess when it says it's a 10 out of 10 movie, I think people's bullshit goggles turn on. Like, is it really a 10 out of 10 movie? Is this The Godfather? No, it's The Ghost Rider. Writer. So yeah, The Ghost Rider, a film by Roman Polanski. Is this one of his last films? Because this seems like a pretty late film, 2010. So, oof. Next is a movie that I got solely based on my love for the other Frank Miller movies. And that is The Spirit. Love me some Sin City, love me some 300. So, created by the same, from the same creator. You got Gabriel Macht, Ava Mendes, Sarah Paulson, Scarlett Johansson, Samuel L. Jackson as the octopus. Seems like a star-studded cast of female actors, so that should be really interesting. Again, I know nothing about this movie. Above crime-infested streets, a masked Avenger watches. Denny Colt was one of the Central City's finest cops until a bullet ended his life. Now fate has brought him back from beyond as the Spirit, a street-hardened hero who faces off against seductive foes and his evil arch-enemy, the Octopus, played by Samuel L. Jackson, whose sole mission is to wipe out Spirit's beloved city in his quest for immortality in this graphic action thriller. Very nice, very nice. Who directed this? The sticker is on... Oh, shit. The sticker is on the actual... But it's actually written for the screen and directed by Frank Miller himself. That is very interesting. I haven't seen any of the Frank Miller actually directed films. I've seen his work directed by other people. Like, I still haven't seen the Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. I think he directed that movie, and I didn't hear great things about it. So, but yeah, The Spirit. Always wanted to check it out. Decided, you know, for $3.29, might as well. Next is a film that I've heard really, really good things about. Even though it doesn't really seem my style of movie, even though I got a loose disc up in here. You know, this doesn't really seem my kind of style of movie, but I did like the original one. And that is the remake of Hairspray on Blu-ray, the 2-disc edition. So even the, bonus material is also on a Blu-ray. So that is pretty heckin' cool because you got more storage and more space for more bonus features. But yeah, this is insanely highly rated, like 9 out of 10s, 8 out of 10. So want to see what all the hype is about. Is it better than the original? From the reviews, it sounds like it is. But you got John Travolta, Michelle Pfeiffer, Christopher Walken, Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes in this? Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Queen Latifah, James Marsden, Brittany Snow, Zac Efron, Elijah Kelly, Allison Janney, and Nikki Blonsky. Blonsky, yeah. So yeah, Hairspray. I'm up for the whole 50s vibe, 50s, 60s vibe, so that should be interesting. Now this is a movie that came with a slipcover, very nice, and it's 42, the Jackie Robinson story. I haven't really seen much of Chadwick Boseman's work, and this also stars Harrison Ford, but I heard that this is one of his best movies, so wanted to check it out again. I'm not really a big sports guy, you know, I'm into boxing and UFC and MMA, that kind of stuff. But I've never really checked out the ball sports, but I heard this is a very you know, a great tale about, you know, race relations. It's also a good biopic and also a really good, like, just sports movie in general. So, Chadwick Boseman in 42, the Jackie Robinson story. Harrison Ford is also in this. I did not know that, so that should be really interesting. So, yeah, 1946. I also love period pieces, so it's a whole bunch of genres that I like melded together. So, hopefully, 42 is a good movie. The next film I got is The Great Buck Howard. I mainly got this for its all-star cast. You got John Malkovich, Phil Collins, Colin Hanks, Emily Blunt, Steve Zahn, and Tom Hanks. And I think it's also, yeah, and it had pretty high reviews too. You know, sometimes I'm kind of like the person who's like, I'm not gonna read any reviews. I'll go into this movie blind. But I just wanted to check because, you know, when you got a big stack of movies and you're devising or deciding whether you want to remove some from the stack, eventually I check the letterbox and the IMDb ratings to see if it's a good movie, and this seems like a pretty good movie, pretty well written, you know, all-star cast as well, so I'm really excited to get into this. And this was a movie that I know a lot of people really love. I never have gotten around to seeing it. Apparently it's Academy Award winner. I've seen a lot of clips of it on on my YouTube shorts of like the little clips, and it seemed pretty good, and that is Hustle and Flow, a movie I haven't seen yet, but it seems really interesting. It's a pretty good cast. Terrence Howard, Anthony Anderson, Taraji P. Henson, directed by Craig Brewer. Again, I don't know much about this. I think it's about like hip hop, I'm assuming. Producer John Singleton and award-winning director Craig Brewer bring to life the unforgettable tale of DJ, played by Terrence Howard, a pimp whose gritty hustle selling sexy Nola, played by Taryn Manning, and supporting pregnant Shug, Taraji Henson, leaves him wondering if it is for him. Only when he trades contraband for a keyboard and bumps into his old school friend, Key, played by Anthony Anderson, does he see a way out by laying down some tracks and fulfilling his dream of becoming a respected rapper. So that sounds really cool, and a film that I'm really intrigued to get into. So yeah, those are the pickups of the day. Love me some thrifting. Got a few things that I'm really intrigued to getting into. So yeah, add more movies to the watch list, and hopefully one day I'll get around to watching these. Anyways, that was today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I've been Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Until I see you guys next time, please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, and night. Yeah, so peace, cheers, along with physical media. Support physical media, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.